Good morning, everyone. So today we are going into activity 2 for Unit 2, which is American expansionism. So this is when the United States starts to expand its territory beyond the Mississippi River. And here, when you read the content, it just goes over the first step, which is the Louisiana Purchase, which is basically territory that belonged to France. So that America actually buys this land off France. So before, all this area right here was owned by France, and now America has purchased the territory, so they're allowed to go in and settle on the land. So this content just gives a summary of when the United States starts to slowly move westward, and it gives you events that led to that. So then once you go to your assignment, it gives you more examples, which you need to do a little research on. So the first one is the annexation of Texas. So before, Texas was part of Mexico, and then it was an independent country for about 10 years, and then they joined the United States with pressure. And this, you'll learn more about this when you do some research. So basically, Texas chose to join the Union. At the same time, Americans wanted Texas to become part of the U.S. because many of the people who were living in Texas were American settlers. Then the Oregon settlement is when many settlers moved out west to the Pacific Ocean. And then the American Civil War is when Americans grabbed more territory from Mexico, which would include California, Mexico, Arizona. So all those states that are in the border between Mexico and the United States used to belong to Mexico. But during this war, the United States gained that territory. And of course, the California Gold Rush. So all you have to do is just write a one-page essay explaining how one of the examples above is linked to Manifest Destiny. So Manifest Destiny is America believing their right to expand and take over other territories. So you just have to explain why the U.S. wanted that specific territory and how they justified it. All you do is just choose one of these. So either choose Texas, Oregon, the Mexican-American War, or the California Gold Rush. You just need to choose one. Then after you do that, the second part of the assignment is basically you just have to write a paragraph stating if you think America still tries to expand into other countries and territories around the world. So, for example, I gave one of George Bush. When he invaded Iraq in 2003, he basically just invaded them to get their oil. Another example is when the United States helped the Taliban in Afghanistan to fight the Russians. It was more to gain an advantage to get territory in Afghanistan. And here are the modified instructions. So if you have IEP, all you need to do is just write a paragraph for this one right here. You do not need to do number 2. And then after that, you have some readings to do on Jacksonian democracy as well as civil disobedience. So you just have to read these two, as these will be on your exam.